Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 16, Episode 11. Let's be honest. I really just want to get right to the point. I really want to just get right to the good stuff. Can we just skip to the good part? Let's run through it. Charles and Angela, they have a cringy lunch because, and it's cringe only because Charles just won't even try. He won't even pretend to want to be a part of this show. Because it's obvious that it's the cameras. It's obvious that I'm not going to put on for these cameras. I'm not doing anything extra for these cameras. I'm not doing it. And so when she tries to engage him a little bit to get some type of, something going for the cameras, since they're rolling, she asks him, can you give me a kiss? What you want a kiss for? Just a grumpy old man. Just a grumpy old man. They talk about her family. She and her sister are still avoiding each other after her sister had to, I don't know if she had to put her hands on her daughter or whether she just had, had words for her. But either way, they're still avoiding one another. Charles' his advice is keep it moving. I don't see what you're stressing about. He said, I've been dropped my family. I've been left them people on the curb. He not concerned. He not concerned. Angela says she got a mommy-daughter date with her mom. So there's that. Anyway, Cynthia and Shamia, they meet for drinks. Shamia says she didn't sleep well. She's just going through. She's still very tearful. She feels like the girls bait her into conversations about Portia. And I'm sure they do. I'm sure they probe a little bit. But if there was nothing, if the foundation wasn't shaky to begin with, what is happening outside? Hold your line. UPS. Why do people on the UPS truck? I feel like they always pull up loud as hell. Their conversations are always loud. They're always on speakerphone. The music is always on the loudest that it can possibly be, and not the music in the van. The music on their phones. They always pull up with all that going on. Anyway, Shamia feels like these people bait her into talking about Portia. They'll ask questions, but like I said, when people see that something is there, they're going to shine the light on it. They're gonna, we're gonna highlight it a little bit because y'all trying to pretend like there is no stain there when there's clearly a stain. It's clearly something going on between the two of you. And it's almost as if like she like, you don't want them asking you questions about you and Portia, but it's obvious that you and Portia's relationship is lopsided. It's obvious to the naked eye. We can all see that something's there. We can all see that I wouldn't say that Portia manipulates, but she sits in that victim seat really well, and you coddle that. You definitely coddle that. Anyway, because there's never any accountability, especially when it comes to Portia. She don't do that accountability stuff. She don't be doing that type shit. She don't be doing that. Cynthia, she says she sees similarities between Shamia and Portia and her and Nene, and how they, how she had to navigate being her friend on this show. It's hard. It's hard to sit down and ask your friend, are you my friend? Because it is. You just get to that place where people start treating you like they don't really like you like that. And it's like, damn, but we supposed to be friends. So maybe you do need to just ask, do you not like me? Be ready. Be ready for the truth. Be ready for them to say, well, actually, I don't. Actually, I don't like your ass. But at least you can move on with your life afterwards. You ain't got to be feeling like, well, why you treat me like this? Because you say you're my friend, but you kind of treat me like you're not my friend, like you don't like me. So do you just not like me? Yeah. It's just a conversation that needs to be had. Oh, they bring up Portia. Well, Shamia said that, you know, she was hurt by hearing that Miss Diane was over there saying that she's not trustworthy and that Portia need to watch her back and all of that. And that's always been the reason why Portia kind of pulls away and then comes back and kind of pulls back. She kind of plays that little tug and war game with her because she's influenced by Diane. And producers asked about Shamia and about Diane and Shamia's mother. They're falling out because they were best friends. And when we saw that picture of them, y'all know the fallout was over a man. I mean, just looking at the picture, I can tell what type of girls we was dealing with. When it comes to that Diane, absolutely. They look good. They both looked good. However, it was definitely a city girl vibe going on there. And yeah. I can believe that this fallout was over a man. Shamia doesn't speak to it though. They ask her and she says she ain't gonna get into it. We see that she's in the studio with her sisters and a friend minus Portia. She says she wished Portia could be there. You know, the sister and friends are like, we been known. They been seeing it for what it was. Shamia just now opening her eyes. And Angela, Cynthia, and Portia go bowling. Y'all, Angela look good. Go ahead, Angela. Waste what? Where? When? How? I mean, oh, that's right. Anyway, why Portia think that any chance she gets, we care about Pilar crying for Pawpaw? And I don't believe it, honestly. She ain't. Do y'all believe she asking about that man? She might have probably asked once. That one time she told us, he probably asked. But she's like recycling this story. This is our second time hearing it. First of all, with as little time as you had to get to know this man, Pilar shouldn't even know him. Catch. She shouldn't even know him. You didn't even know him long enough to be bringing Pilar around him for her to be calling him Pawpaw. She got a daddy. She didn't need no stand-ins. Anyway. Can we move on from this little situation? Because Portia, she's so fragile. She the victim. Oh my God, woe is me. Anyway, Drew, she's leaving a meeting that she just had with her attorney. Ralph over there trying to get her lawyer recused. Now, Miss Lawyer probably should recuse herself if she doing what they say she doing. Now, if the judge said, don't be spending no money, don't be making no big purchases, don't be doing none of that, don't be emptying out no accounts, we're not doing none of that, and then you turn around and do the exact same thing, you know who you dealing with over there. You know you dealing with crazy tail, bullet head ass Ralph. You got to tread lightly. You got to keep your wits about you when you're dealing with a fool like that. Because now you're trying to get rid of your lawyer. And your lawyer doing some shit that might have her under investigation with the bar. The people said, don't do it. And you're going to go and make a whole new business because you don't want to. And girl, I get it. I get it. Because I wouldn't be wanting to give Ralph not a red cent. Not a red cent. Not my goddamn money. And he was funneling the money from Drew Sador LLC. So she said, okay, we just gonna make a new one. Won't be getting none of these coins from this new business venture. And now the judge is like, well, you going and making new business ventures. Now you in violation of this court order. So damn it, Drew. I ought to punch you in the face. Ralph is really, oh my goodness. I mean, just a bitch. can't stand his ass. I really can't. I really can't. Anyway, he done changed the locks on her and everything. Girl, I know that's your house and you gotta live there too. And if you start a flood, then you gonna be out too. But do something down there in that basement. Run him out of there. Get a flood going or something, Drew. Something, we got to figure out something, an infestation or something. You see, that's probably why she said she wasn't gonna pay that daggone pest control. We want the pests in there with Ralph. We want to run Ralph out with the pests. He a damn pest himself. The pest control is for him too. Can you come spray, put something down for him? Leave a trap, leave something out for Ralph. We're tired. I don't want to see him no more on my TV. I'm over it. Tackhead ass, bully head ass, motherfucker. Anyway, I really gave him a lot. That's for you, Drew, because I can't stand him, okay? And every time I sit up here, I'm going to drag his sorry ass. Oh, bitch. Angela's mother. Oh, and then I hear Angela's mother that she done gone on. It's just like Lundy. These people done filmed and they're no longer here. It is really crazy how life is just like that. You hear one day and then somebody just be gone the next. Anyway, her mother comes over. Mama say, I want my own house. I want to purchase my own stuff because you like holding over my head that you done bought me this house. So, yeah, I'm going to get me one for myself. Mama say, I'm an independent woman, okay? Throw your hands up at me, okay? All the mamas making dollars, throw your hands up at me. Well, it's wait a minute. Was those even the lyrics? That was independent. What is the song called Independent? Or is it called Independent Ladies? Or is it called Independent Women? I feel like it's Independent Women. I got IND. I got that rolling in my head. And all the women who independent. Both of them. What do I do? What do I do? Kelly. No. Yeah, because I'm tired. I'm over Angela and her mama too. Mama moving out, you know, okay, whatever. Kelly, she takes her daughter on a driving lesson again. Daughter wants the BMW. Kelly say, girl, you probably gonna get a Honda Civic. It's looking like Honda Civic, Kia Sonata, take your pick. BMW, no. Cause you gonna be responsible for your car insurance, your car note, your car washing, your detailing, your oil changes, your rotating tires, your new tires. That's all gonna be on you. So you might want to get you a little Kia Sonata, Honda Civic, Honda Accord, Nissan Altima. But BMW, who paying for it? Who doing the upkeep? Kelly said, I'm buying the car and that's about it. That's about it. You won't have me on the hook for the rest. They play a little bit of delusional. We might be delusional. Y'all, can y'all tell I don't know the words? I don't know the words. I like the song though. Definitely like the song. And I'm gonna say I like Drew's song. No, I like both songs. I like Shamia's song. I like Baby Go On, Relax, Kick Back. I'ma handle all of that. You never had. I like that one. I like it. They're two different vibes. Shamia's song makes me think of grown ass women. And it just makes you feel like a grown ass woman from the 90s. That's what her song gives. Drew's song is very, it's we gonna hear this one in H&M. We're going to hear that one in the Target. Well, y'all better not be in Target. Although, y'all, I hate to admit I was in Target last night. I went to Target last night. I had to. I hadn't been since the boycott. But I had to go yesterday because I had to buy Eden her outfit for the awards ceremony today. They had to wear black and white. Why don't sis have any black and white? She does now. She does now. But while I was browsing in Target, so many things I wanted to buy. I had to get my ass up out of there though. And I ain't going back for a while. I said I was gonna go back and do my summer clothes shopping. But no. We back on board. We back on board. Back to the review. I like Drew's song. They was playing a little snippet of it while we were, coming into her scene. She's sitting down with her mom. Mama's in town. Mama say this divorce getting to these kids. Now, you think the kids don't know what's going on? You think, no, because when they stop listening to me, it's a problem. Mama noticing. Mama say, excuse me, she noticing the change in the grandchildren, like they're being a little bit unruly. Excuse me, and it's because of this divorce. She let Ralph have it, and then she let Drew have it. Drew started there crying because she's like, oh, I don't need to hear that. Now she don't need to hear that the children are suffering. I'm sure people know that their kids know what's going on. And then again, maybe they don't. People really be thinking that children are just oblivious to divorce. Like, they just don't understand it. They don't know. Them people know when they mama and daddy stop loving one another. It's obvious. Y'all really be thinking you hiding it. You're not. Crazy self. Anyway, where are we now? Where are we now? Because mama start crying too. Because, damn, I ain't mean to make you cry. Now I'm crying. Now we all crowed. You cry, we all cry together. All right, we're here where we needed to be. Hold on, I'm almost finished. Huh? Can I just get your trash? Yeah. Thank you very much. Can he come get my trash? You know what? That's you, son. Absolutely, you can take my trash out. Y'all better be teaching these boys. Portia and Shamia, they meet up to talk. The small talk is very forced, very fake, very much so. This conversation was very hard to watch. I don't like it. I don't like that. And I guess because I have a friend that I've been friends with for, I don't know how long they've been friends. She said a decade. Yeah, like over 20 years. I have a friend that I've been friends with since we were 5. And if she and I were to ever come to this type of crossroad, I would be crying. Okay, coming into the thing crying. Absolutely not. So I get it. I definitely get all of it. It's hard. You do not want to go through this type of stuff with your person, with somebody that you really do care about, somebody that you really love. Like this, it will feel like a breakup, I should say. So seeing it, or witnessing what's happening, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for the demise of their friendship. Like, absolutely not. I want Portia to do better so that their friendship can thrive. But it's just looking like Portia don't want to be a better friend. It's looking like she don't want to do what she's supposed to do. And that's the problem. Anyway, because Shamia, of course, wants to get into, you're dismissive. Now, Shamia, when you having a conversation with somebody, a discussion, whatever, you say what you want to say, but you got to let the person respond. You have to let them get a word in. You just can't dominate saying everything you want to say, just get a whole bunch of word vomit going, and they can't get in there at all. And so now you beating them over the head with your words, and we don't want that. Portia ain't came for that. She said, I ain't come for no tongue lashing. There was no accountability though on Portia's end, like none at all. She does that. Now the deep sigh while that lady was talking would have sent me over the edge. Actually, it just would have sent me out the door. I'm out. See ya. Am I boring you? No, I don't think she's bored. I think that she's dismissive though. Definitely dismissing everything that you're saying. She doesn't care. Because I feel like in her mind, she doesn't see where she went wrong. If at all. If at all. So this is the reason for the... Girl, I don't really care what you're saying. Can you please hurry up with this? Then she turns to... You're doing this for the cameras. Like, why are you trying to argue with me for the cameras? This is crazy. Oh my goodness, this is so uncomfortable. Like she's being attacked. Portia gets up like she always does. Goes to the bathroom to cry. When she returns, Shamia is not backing down. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. As I was saying, you're dismissive. You dismiss what you know, like when you talking over my music, talking over me, your posts, all of that is hurtful. And she's in the past not mentioned anything or not brought up anything because she kind of deals with the relationship like she you know, with kid gloves. She don't want to ruffle, like I said before in one of my other videos, she ain't trying to ruffle Portia's feathers. She don't want to go down that road with her. She knows how Portia is with her other adversaries. And so she ain't trying to be one of the ops. She ain't trying to be on that side of things. Like she would rather be her friend than her enemy. They kind of hug. Oh, the lady was still talking, Shamia. She was talking, and Portia thought that it was a good idea to start gathering up the silverware as well. All of that is very passive-aggressive. All of it. You wanting to rumble with the silverware. All of that is passive-aggressive. You uncomfortable with sitting in accountability, and so I'm going to make a scene. I can't even keep still. I got to show you some kind of way that I don't like what's going down right now. They hug it out. Nothing was resolved. Nothing's gonna change. I mean, I don't even know what we were doing here. I don't know what we were doing here. But they gonna hold, you know, they hold hands, exchange the I love yous, you know, whatever. We gonna see. Phaedra will be back next week. Phaedra will be back next week. We're gonna see how long this lasts. We're gonna see how long this lasts. Anyway. That's really it. That's really it. I'm over this Shamia and Portia stuff already. I want to wrap that up in a nice little bow and be done with it. Let's move that right along. You know what? And I didn't even realize that we didn't get any who wasn't on this episode? Britt wasn't on this episode. Oh God, we thank you. We thank you, Lord. We thank you. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a scene or two next week though. She was heavy from episode 1 to 11. It was heavy on the Brit. Heavy on the Brit Edie. We finally got a break. We finally got a break. Anyway, that's it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby. I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.